previously on Home and Away.
There was an incident at the ball.
Yeah?
A sexual assault. Do you know anything about it?
No.
Bianca was raped last night at the B&S.
No, Heath wouldn't do it.
How can you be that sure?
Because he knows if he did, I'd kill him.
I walked away from the boys. I needed to start looking out for Casey and me, and
Thanks, that's great.
I'm just worried that now things are going to get out of control.
Hey, Ro.
Hi.
Actually, Ro. Heard about your mate leaving town.
Oh, yeah?
Any chance that room's available now?
Why?
Yeah, I just like Casey to move into it.
Yeah, well, you know, there's other people living there, so I'd have to ask them.
Oh, yeah, of course, but, like, you don't think there'd be a problem with it? Do you?
I'm going to be honest with you.
All right, good. I'd appreciate that.
I'm not that comfortable with it.
Why's that?
Well, it's because of Heath, you know, with everything that's going on. I don't think it's
Yeah,
a
this
good
is
idea.
Casey. It's not Heath.
Yeah, I know.
And you're assuming Heath had something to do with what happened at the B&S, which he didn't.
I don't want to turn the house into a River Boy safe house. I mean, you know what I mean?
That's not going to happen. Like, all Casey wants is a roof over his head and a place to hit the books for his HSC, and he can't do that in a motel room. He can't.
I don't know.
Come on, Drew. Give him a chance, eh? If anything happens you don't approve of, he's out. No questions asked.
Well, I'd hold you to that.
Yeah?
Yeah, okay, all right. Tell him he can move his stuff into Savo, okay?
No, I appreciate it.
Are you serious? You want me to live at her place?
But you got a better plan? 'Cause the alternative is you move back home, you drop out of school, or you go back to the motel and struggle. It doesn't seem like much of a future to me, Case.
Not if you're going to say it like that.
You see Heath down there, you know what his problem is?
He's got a few.
No, he's lazy. Yeah, sure, he talks big, he's got his big plans, he's setting himself up with this and that, but it's nothing. It's just talk. Now, he will never test himself. He'll never know what he's really made of. But, mate, what you're doing, and moving out of home, getting your HSC, that's putting yourself to the test. So even if you fail, you gave it a shot. And at the very least, you'll always be an outstanding delivery boy.
And if I don't fail?
If you don't fail, well, then you're here, and that's good. You got to keep moving, you got to keep testing yourself. Then all of a sudden you're up here. You know, you got a good job, respect, wife, kids if you want them. That's when you find out, you know, who you really are, what you can do. So you're up here, down there.
Is that what you're doing? Evangelize?
Yeah, I got in, just making it happen. You know, a new challenge comes along, I'll have a go at that too. Bottom line is, Casey, you don't get anywhere if you don't try. So this move, is it cool or what?
Guess so.
Good, you get going. I'll have a talk to our lazy brother here. But I'll catch up with you later and I'll help you move your stuff.
Cheer up, Emo.
Hey, Princess.
Casey,
How's your eye?
fine. Mum hits harder than you.
What's going on with the coppers?
Nothing. Buckton's not asking me anymore, so it's good.
It's good, keep it that way. Stay out of trouble.
Wasn't in trouble in the first place, mate. You know, you sound more and more like them every day. So maybe you should just do us all a favour and sign up with your mates in blue. At least then we know what side you're on, eh?
Inspector Joyce, I wasn't expecting you until this afternoon.
Not the best start to my morning.
My people are doing everything that they can,
Well,
sir.
clearly that's not enough.
Sir,
The marijuana plantation was a major operation. We missed the harvest, and we've had no luck chasing any leads. They're running rings around us, wouldn't you say?
we've already made several arrests, sir.
Tell that to the young woman who was drugged and assaulted at the B&S ball.
With all due respect, sir, I don't believe that the marijuana plantation is connected to the assault.
Oh, you don't believe so? Well, I've been reading the reports. The young man you saw riding away from the plantation on a motorcycle
Heath Braxton.
is also being investigated for the B&S attack. Now, in my book, there's no such thing as coincidence. But you dig deeper.
Should I ask you how your day's been or just pour you a drink?
It's tempting, but it's not a social visit. I know we don't have the results back from the DNA yet.
Then what is it?
The new inspector wants me to bring in the ringleaders behind the dope plantation.
You've been working that case for months, though.
I know. That's why I need your help. Rex, you gave us the tip-off about Brody, even if he did disappear without a trace. So, if you know anything else, now would be the time to tell me. And I'm not saying that you had any direct involvement, okay? But there are a number of river boys who've been connected to the plantation, including Heath.
Yeah, I don't know. This is all going to come back to him.
You can't blame me for asking the question.
Well, it's not the first time you've asked it, though, is it? When are you going to stop going after him?
Do you really think he's innocent? If Joyce gets Heath on rape charges, then he will make sure that he faces some really difficult questions. And who knows what Heath will say.
Yeah, and I swear, no matter what Heath says, none of it's going to lead back to me. Anyway, look, I'm sorry I can't help you with your boss. Now I've walked away from the boys, I don't hear anything anyway.
Bianca. Hey. I was going to call you.
Right.
Come in. We got the DNA results back. It wasn't Heath. He's innocent. I'm sorry.
No, he can't keep walking around here as if he's completely innocent.
What, do you remember something else about the night, about Heath?
No. Charlie, he needs to be put away before he ruins more lives.
Bianca, I don't have the evidence.
You don't get it.
What are you talking about?
Heath was Lamb's drug dealer.
How do you know that?
He told me.
Liam told you? Well, would he be willing to make a formal statement?
No, he wouldn't do that. I wouldn't want him to do that.
No, Bianca, this is the only way that Heath Braxton is going to get put away.
Isn't my statement enough? I mean, come on, Charlie. He needs to pay for all the hurt he's caused.
Look, just do what I say and we'll be sweet. We'll get in there with a truck and machetes and just take what we want. Gotta go. Bye. Come to congratulate me on my DNA test, huh?
Body searching.
Didn't know we were that close.
Got a witness statement citing you as a drug dealer. Can you imagine our surprise at that?
Couldn't get me on an assault charge, so now I'm a drug dealer. Right.
Are you?
Be my guest. So this is your way of scoring points with your boss, huh?
What are you on about?
You're not the only one who receives information. You can strip search me too, but you're not going to find anything.
He's clean.
I hope that witness of yours can stand up. She ain't getting me on anything else.
Let's go over what happened. Heath Braxton's never been named as a small-time drug dealer before.
I think that's because it's not in anyone's interest to talk. But it makes sense, the amount of time he spends at the surf club. And if he is still doing it, that means they've had trouble moving the large quantity of dope from the harvest.
So if you're expecting to find something, were we just unlucky today?
Or he could have been tipped off, sir.
Then we had better make sure we keep all information very close to our chests in the future.
I couldn't agree more, sir.
I'm busy, Charlie.
And I'm not. Why'd you tip Heath off about being watched? I mean, the only reason I can think of is that you knew what he was up to.
He's done nothing wrong.
Okay, then why warn him?
Well, what did you expect? You know, the bloke crosses the road without looking both ways first, and you threaten to arrest him.
Rex, I'm trying to do my job.
Yeah, well, he's my brother, Charlie. Yeah, you can't keep going after him without it affecting us. It doesn't work that way. Not in your world, and definitely not in mine.
They're gonna ambush Heath and the boys. You have to stop Heath from going in there, otherwise he's dead.
They've got shotguns, and they plan on using them.
Drop your weapon!
Don't worry, I can handle it.
Heath,
I said I can handle it.
Who comes out of this alive? Home and Away, Friday.
Catch up on what's happening on Home and Away online at Yahoo 7 TV.